Okay, I've had enough. The Star Wars fandom is going too far this time. So, I'm gonna finally put an end to it and talk about what Jedi that I would take camping with me. This is a Star Wars question that has needed to be answered for a very long time, and I'm here today to answer it for you. Although I will take suggestions, so jump in the comments if you have a list of people you would take camping with. Jedi, a list of Jedi you would take camping with. Okay, the top three I've got. The first one, I feel like is an obvious one. Like he didn't come to mind first thing, but then when I thought about it, I'm like, oh, this makes sense. Is of course Master Yoda, because like, look at him on Dagobah. By the time he's like finished with his Jedi career, he was like fitted into jungle life like it was nobody's business. Literally nobody's business. He was hiding out. But I feel like he knows all like the bugs to eat. He can make a freaking stew. If you can make a whole ass stew within a freaking jungle swamp pit, then I feel like you're pretty good at camping. He made that whole like bungalow with like, I think pretty minimal technology. So I feel like he would be a great teaching wise old like, oh, got a tree down, you will. Like, all tell you how to make a hut and all that kind of stuff. I feel like he would be really good at it. And he kind of, for lack of a better description, he packs up small, you know what I mean? Like, if we were, like, under attack or something, there was, like, a bear, it would be like, quick, Yoda, hide, and then you just, like, throw him up into a tree. I don't know. I don't know why you would he could probably jump into the tree. Anyway, that's my first pick. The second pick, deep cut, only, like, real, like, expanding universe or Clone Wars fans. Quinlan Vos. If you know this guy, in both interpretations of the character, canon, non-canon, he's a pretty adventurous guy. I feel like his tenacity and like kind of strength and adventurous spirit would be really beneficial camping. I'd help get us across ravines and go rock climbing and things like that. I feel like he's an outdoorsy kind of guy. He suits the outdoors, and he would like teach you along the way. Be like, all right, let's get up there and do fun things in the outdoors. I feel like he would be really fun. Yoda would be at camp getting the stew ready, and then me and Quinlan would like go out rock climbing for the day. Like, I feel like that would be the setup kind of thing we got going on. Now, the final pick I had for who I'd go camping with is an interesting one, but I think I would take Qui-Gon. I think I would take Qui-Gon Jinn, because for the sole purpose of his campfire stories would be so good. Imagine that. It's dark. The stars are out. You got a fire going. You're sitting there. Quinlan's on the guitar. Yoda's like tapping his little stick along to the guitar. And then Qui-Gon is sharing stories about patience and, times of tribulation and trial that he's gone through, and what you can learn from it, and how you can be more like a Jedi. Like, he would have such beautiful rolling stories that would fit beside, us all sitting beside a campfire so nicely. Like, it would just have the right mood. I don't know how else to describe that, but if you know what I mean, like, can I paint the picture for you there? I feel like just his campfire stories would be so warm. And I do have a very strong opinion on who I would not take. Of course, if you know me at all, number one on that list of Jedi I would not take camping with me is Ki-Adi-Mundi. He's negative. He always sees the worst in everyone. He always sees the worst in every situation. He always be such a downer. He'd be like, oh, what about the falling leaves of the trees? Oh, what about the wet firewood? Like, he would be such a downer, and he wouldn't have any sort of, like, let's keep going or let's keep trying about him if we come into any trouble. So, Ki-Adi-Mundi, number one on that list of not taking camping with me. The second one is more of a practical one. Like, I'm not mad about it, but it would just be kind of practical. Is Oppo Rancis. This guy, how do we take a giant slug man, a giant old slug man, camping? Like, it'll just be awkward. No one would want to share a tent with him. How does he fit into a sleeping bag? I don't know. I don't want to know. I feel like it would just be that awkward conversation. It's that, oh, you're going camping. Oh, hey, Oppo, yeah, we're going camping, Oppo. Oh, can I come? Oh, I feel like he would be that awkward guy that, like, would want to come, but, yeah, I don't know. Just practically, like, how does he get up a wall, for instance? Like, can he get up if we go rock climbing, I don't know. Too difficult. The final one, again, I feel really bad. This is more of a practical thing. Terra Sanube, Mr. Sanube, what a wise, sage old man. But have you seen how fast he walks? Maybe I'm just too much of a soaker in this moment because I'm like, I do not have the patience for the pace he walks at. Imagine trying to do a hike. Imagine trying to hike up a mountain with Terra Silhouette. Like, oh, wait on. He just keeps going. Like, oh, brother. So he would not be on that list to take with me. He would just be too slow, hold us up. We could be having so much fun. Run up mountain. And then I feel like he would just be like, try and envisage Terra Sinube in a sleeping bag. You can't. I feel like he would just be uncomfortable and be difficult. So those are my would takes and definitely wouldn't takes on a camping trip with Jedi. Make sure, again, you let me know down in the comments who you would take and who would you hate to take. Make sure you subscribe in here at the RaeSide for more Star Wars fun and community. I'll see you in the next one. Make sure you always choose the RaeSide.